welcome back to M-Kom as we embark on Operation Banished Line.
HQ, this is Big Sky. We are in position and awaiting further orders.
Roger that, Big Sky. Strike 1, you are green to deploy. Approach with extreme caution. Current enemy status at the site is unknown.
Operation Banished Line is a landed scout currently assaulting our fertile German motherland of central Norway. And we're having none of it, so I deliberately chose not to shoot down this craft, then picked a relatively inexperienced team for a UFO that definitely won't be a trap. I mean, hopefully it'll be quick and clean, a kind of meld and captures, grab and smash routine. If not, then I'll get really serious and start playing, you know, stupidly cautiously, and ultimately get everyone out with no injuries, because I'm a reasonable XCOM player who should probably be playing on a harder difficulty, and I've certainly never gotten people killed through hubris and overconfidence before. So let's roll, Katie and Tribute. You're still here, there's nothing to complain about. Move forward, the UFO's right here, because I don't know what I'm doing. So we want to move up to the left, is what we want to do first of all.
Roger,
Probably don't want to move up this far, do we? No. But there's meld there. Hello? You start the meld? Hello? What kind of battle scanner can we get from here? A reasonable one. What could go wrong? There's no trap on this side of the meld, and there's no trap on that side of the meld. If there's a trap on the meld, it's right here. And that's very close to the edge of the map. There's no good cover to get to here without dashing. Alright, Cheeky with his extra mobility can get up there. It's going to be so weird. Kamichi's going to be able to move and shoot, and I do not like it. I do not like it with the moving and the shooting. It is not what I am used to.
Got it. Moving.
And yeah, we are not in Norway anymore.
Moving to position. On my way.
Should probably put Gob in cover. And Tribute. And everyone really could do with being in some cover.
Eyes on the prize.
But as is the actual emerging theme here, you can't always get what you want. What's saying? Come on, hit me with it. That was one cyber disc. You never know, that might be everything. Who can really say at this stage? Oh dear. And I shouldn't move Cheeky first, because Cheeky's the one who's going to have to. Grenade. So we are stuffed for this turn. That's reasonable. Could even get some shots off. If only I hadn't moved Cheeky first. I was very arrogant. I don't think we can risk moving someone to this hard cover because they can and will flank it. Anok can move down there. Who else? James, who's not going to shoot from that cover. And indeed, we don't really want James in that much cover, but Anok. She's a good lass who means well. So it's all 59. It's 59% all the way down. Anok could smoke as well. So do we want Tribute or do we want Gob in this position? Well, we want Gob. That wasn't too hard. So where do we want James? James the fastest. He can come all the way up here and have a right good old go at them. Where do we want Cheeky? Dunno, Captain. He's in a bit of a bad position at the moment, if I'm to be honest. Can James get there instead? That's a reasonable position for James. That's Tribute. Let's be a bit more careful. James will be able to get there. He's got loads of health. He's got DR as well. So if we move Cheeky back, they'll all fire at James, rather than Tribute or Cheeky.
I'm on it, Commander.
They might just go up, flank James, and then kill him, but it's James, we don't really care that much. So we've got some shots that we might as well take, more likely to kill that one. So holo target it, let's see what happens, it's a miss. I could turn these scenes off, but then I would never have any thumbnails at all.
Aye, aye.
So bros should have better odds. Ah, is this the mission where our luck's finally going to run out? Does Anarch have opportunity yet? He does, so Overwatch. Oh, there's Kamichi as well, I completely forgot. If Kamichi, ironically, had the other gun, had the laser LMG, Kamichi be really useful here? But as it is, Kamichi can't get anywhere near close enough to actually help out. I didn't give her good armor either. So as always, Kamichi up beside bros. What could go wrong? I'll be honest, a lot of stuff could go wrong here. Hopefully we'll pick up at least one of them on Overwatch. Ever since I said Anarch's covering fire was nearly useless, all Anarch's Overwatch shots have been covering fire. So steadfast, but damage reduction as well. So James is taking hits, but he can weather them. Oh, that is not good. Right, these guys are getting rocketed. Like, you can't even blame me for this. And if we can take out the cover as well, then that's brilliant.
Won't even know what hit.
God, that was nearly useless. Where's Katie? What can Katie do? What did Katie do at school today? Is that the series of books for girls in the UK? What Katie did at school? Now, that's a reference. That's a quality reference, I think. Bros, it's probably got the best chance of anyone picking that guy off, so might as well go for it. And then James can simply move in, get the meld, kill that guy. That leaves that guy. Cheeky can grenade. Get rid of the cover, and it's all going to be fine. Wouldn't mind a capture. But I had to move Cheeky back so he didn't get wrecked. Just make sure we destroy all the rocks. Katie with the holo. I'm probably killing it, to be honest. There we go. Go on, Katie, you're a good lad. If James mucks up, Anarch can come and flank as well. I'd prefer Anarch to get the kill, to be honest.
Moving to position.
Now, this is actually revealing more than I'm really comfortable with, but we are playing fast and loose with the law. Anarch, you've disappointed me there, son. Daughter. This is always doomed to failure. But James can definitely finish it off, 100%. Got the meld, 15 meld, good lord.
Bye-bye.
And we weren't prepared, but it was fine.
Moving.
Tribute for the Overwatch. Kamichi
On the move.
was there.
Come get some.
Aye, aye.
Hello. Oh, we were not prepared for this.
They're repositioning.
Hopefully the Seeker comes right out after us and gets Overwatched. That's not the Seeker. You didn't even kill it.
They got me flanked.
Good lord. Right, so we've got to completely reorient what we're doing. Tribute can at least just come round here and it'll be fine. The problem is Anarch. Because Anarch's flanked and can be seen by the disc. So I'm kind of looking to... Oh dear. What I'm looking to do is maybe quite stupid. I'm looking to move Katie over here, take the Overwatch, and then run Katie back. Because otherwise, I'd prefer to sprint Katie, but sprinting Katie... Oh, we could actually... No, that's not actually cover. We could sprint Katie all the way over here, but would that set off the Overwatch? No guarantee. If only that was cover, that would be perfect. I mean, that's taking the same route as that. Could sprint over there, but that would leave her right in the line of fire of everything. And I don't want to leave her close enough to get grenaded. Right, we're going to move her over here. And if it doesn't set off the Overwatch, we'll move her to here. Katie might die. That's a risk I'm willing to take.
They're trying to flank us.
So Katie, fall back as far as possible. James up front.
Moving out.
James is rapid fire as well, didn't realise that. Anarch, that is full cover, which isn't too bad.
Will do.
So Bros does not have disabling shots, so we're just going to be using Bros to pick off various targets of opportunity. And might as well start with that Seeker, I think. We want Kamichi to hopefully help out and get some shred in on the disc when it comes out. So Kamichi all the way up to here. And Gob maybe to here, but then where would Tribute go? Where would Trib go? Whoa. I mean, Gob maybe up to... That's half cover now. That's full cover. And then if we move anyone up beside James, that'll be grenade target, and they'll be taking loads of damage anyway. Anarch potentially over there, but Anarch's good for his Overwatch, and yeah, but they'd be moving into the Overwatch anyway, so that's cheeky anyway. I do know I'm an idiot. Cheeky's a bit useless in this fight anyway, so just shoot the Seeker. If you hit it, then Bros can probably one-shot it now. I wasn't confident about doing 5, I'm a bit more confident about doing 4. It's going to do 3. Oh, so Anarch is already in that position. With the drones are on the ground, we want to take advantage of this. James is probably getting good odds on them as well. This is the mission where our luck runs out.
Understood. Moving out.
I kind of moved Gob there and then hoped a good space for Tribute would just appear. That's not happened. I'm going to move Anarch just to there. That's still really grenadable though. But then so is everyone else here. Right, Tribute to here. It's half cover, but actually, rather than Overwatch, see if you can take out the Seeker.
Dead and gone.
Right, so obviously the drones aren't the threat here.
Got a lot of heat on me.
Hopefully if the holo targeting it just decides to wall up James. Because a grenade from here would be pretty poor. It can see all of our guys. Go for Tribute or Anarch or grenade in the middle of them. Oh, it's a grenade. Oh, it didn't even go for... Who's that? Is that Katie? Why'd you go for Katie? What did Katie ever do to you? Katie suffered enough from your kind already. So what would be ideal is Kamichi hitting a shot. 51%. You never know your luck. Right. Oh no! What we want is Kamichi to hit a shot! Yeah! That was plus 10 from Kamichi's own holo targeting, and then plus 10 from the Gene mod. So it's actually working. I'm loving it. We don't need to shred this with Gob. We can use the shreds for the drones as a backup plan. Bros is having to reload Tribute. I mean, we've not got much good firepower on it. And if what good firepower we have misses, then we are in trouble. James can't even rapid fire. We're going to leave the drones alive for as long as possible for James to get a better aggression bonus. We are just going to rocket the hell out of this because we need the damage more than anything. Just a straight up rocket right on it and see what it does.
Launching.
As close to it as possible, Gob. Oh, God. That's wonderful. Where's Katie? Yeah, we could probably afford to leave Katie here for the sake of getting a shot off. James can certainly at least kill one of the guys. Cheeky probably the other one. Anok is up there as well. Yeah, it should be fine. %, that's good enough for me. Leave some combination of these guys to do something useful.
I'm on the move.
Cool, 69%. Easy.
Negative. Weapons dry. See ya in hell.
Move up Cheeky for any cheeky captures. Might just move straight into the UFO just now. Because we've dealt with 2 pods.
Ready to engage.
There might be more pods out there, but they'll come to us and that helps us do the mission quicker. Certainly doesn't sound like there's anything else out there. So what I'm going to do with Kate is, once everyone else has moved, battle scanner straight into there, we'll see where the outsider is. And we might just end up running straight in after it and not doing a fancy breach or anything, although the door is right there.
Headed there now.
So I brought Gob for shredders and he's not used a single shredder.
Heading to that location.
I mean, there's only going to be one outsider here. I wouldn't mind a capture.
Let's do this.
I shouldn't have reloaded those guys. I've got to take extra care not to activate now. I'm being a bit of an idiot.
Headed there now. Let's do this.
But it should all be fine and dandy.
Ну же, шевелись. That's affirmative. Roger that. Scanning.
This means Katie isn't reloaded, but Katie is not going to be that useful in a direct assault going around corners anyway. Which is not going to be bad. Not as bad as like Kamichi bad, but you know. Battle's going to be far more useful. It's right there. Who do we still have? Rose has got a shot on it.
Aye, aye, Commander.
If we're going really fast. Oh! What is this? That's ridiculous.
Another one down. Good
Well-
work, Commander.
I mean, that's really fast. You can't say that wasn't fast. That was the fastest way to deal with an outsider I've ever seen. So Operation Banished Line, 9 down.
I just hope the engineering crew can live up to the standards set by our troops after a mission like that.
So we must have got all the meld from that, which is good, that's what I was going for. Gob is promoted. Like we took him for. And incidentally, I know it's probably going to be quite a while before you guys see this video. I'm recording this on Sunday, it's like Sunday afternoon now. I don't know when this is going out, I could work it out. But I am willing to put the difficulty up. But it's just on... I mean, I have fun doing this. I have fun just wrecking aliens, and I won't be wrecking aliens for that long, I think. We're just in, like I explained on the Gangplank video, a lot of our troops are now reaching their power spikes, and the aliens will slowly catch up. X-Out will slowly catch up. Because we've beelined straight for stuff that makes our power spikes great. Like, I couldn't afford to keep Devlin Caster in half cover to hit his double tap with heat ammo if I didn't have the right armor for him and stuff like that. Laser weapons to make sure he hits. But now we're kind of branching out. We're going chem grenades that only really help one class against one enemy, alien grenades that only help one class. And so we're going to make more incremental upgrades, although mech's around the corner. Mech's the biggest power spike you can imagine, so I'm willing to put the difficulty up if it's requested. So Bros is coming along nicely. Ranger for sure on a snapshot sniper that you're going to be wanting to end the zone. Missionary Anarch. Well, I suppose if Anarch, I'm not sure what to do here, and I might leave this decision because she is an Overwatch infantry with opportunities in covering fire, and suppression is not only a firing perk but gives more aim as well, which helps the cause. All aim helps the cause, but smoke and mirrors is very good, and I would almost say too good to pass up, especially over suppression, which isn't that powerful because it's not like infantry. You can't just take a shot and then suppress. It's not like gunners and bullet wizards who will apply holo targeting. I think engineers can apply holo targeting with their suppression as well. I think the medic suppression is probably the worst suppression. The only reason I would take suppression is to get the extra aim, and I don't think that's worth passing up smoke and mirrors. Stalker, Katie, Sprinter, of course. Don't even need to think about it. Now Gob is back to being our A-team Rocketeer here because he is finally at Gunnery Sergeant, and the Gunnery Sergeant perks are all amazing. I think this is the first Rocketeer we've had in ages to get to this line, and all three perks are very good. We're going to be taking Javelin rockets. There's like no question. Your rockets now travel much further and hit targets beyond your visual range. That means you can set up a Rocketeer in great cover and hit even like beyond visual range. It means we could scan out like a pod ahead of us and just wipe it out in a single rocket, and then Cheeky will cry forever, but I won't cry forever, and that's what I care about more. Mayhem is the most important perk for bullet wizard gunners, and you can kind of see how do Rocketeers get suppression in this version? Not in this version, so ignoring that. But Mayhem is like, no, it's just +1 damage for rocket launcher. No, it's +2. +2 damage on a rocket launcher. It probably doesn't sound like much. It's like just Ranger twice. But when you consider what you're firing rockets at, you're firing rockets at groups, and that's 2 more damage effectively to every alien or enemy in that group. So if you that's 6 more damage if you're firing at 3 guys. Alright, Danger Zone just increases the area of effect, so far more wide-ranging rockets, and that means generally more. I don't know, I think that means more damage as well, because enemies that were previously at the edge of a blast radius are now closer to the center. I think that's how it works, but don't quote me on that. I'm really not sure. I very rarely take Danger Zone. I always take Javelin rockets. There we go. Promotions handled. Loads of Rex. There's our prize. Loads of alloys. Loads of meld. This is why we let it land. I'm feeling like it was a good decision right now. So what is up next? We've got the UFO Analysis Scout, of course. Then we have mech warfare systems coming in 2 days. I'll then have to decide what to build for our first mech. And I've been saying we're going to make Gob our first mech. But to make Gob our first mech, he'll become an archer mech. And they require a lot of equipment to make them effective in their role. So we'll see. Is that request from Europe? The Thin Men Corpses for Corporal. No, it's laser rifles. 8 alloys for 2. Fine. Let's keep the snowball rolling. Gonna dispatch these items. I'm not gonna look at who it is at the moment. We've got a new corporal. They'll be from the M-Kom name list. I'm not going to look in case I want to arbitrarily change their name to someone who's watching and isn't on the list, because that's what I do. I cheat like that. That's a little look behind the veil that I perhaps shouldn't have given you. I should have accepted that off camera, and perhaps I would have, but I'm an honest man with dishonest plans. Right, let's go. Scan for activity. Stop taking my Fin Man corpses, please. Right, we can't go for that one. UFO analysis scout, as you can see. We can target weak points on the scout and we get more allies from it. Always a good thing. Gauss, I do want to go for at some point, but Muton Autopsy is pretty great.
This is the most physically aggressive specimen we've discovered so far, which the troops fondly refer to as the Muton. I can only assume there's a colorful backstory for such a designation.
I don't know if there is an actual backstory for the designation, like from the original XCOM games, because I've never really played them. I'm just, you know, an XCOM plastic fan who only really likes the latest version. But sometimes that's fine, so that will be coming in a few days. Mech Warfare Systems up next. So that's a foundry. We can now look and see what we can build. I don't think it's this. That's an extra bit of armor. Anyway, what we can build now is a flamethrower. We can build... Well, we need to build a laser lance as well, to be honest. I'm going to wait, because a laser lance is a mech weapon. It's just the laser tier mech weapon. You don't get a range of weapons on your mechs, it's only the one for each tier. By default, it's just a minigun. The minigun does more damage than I think all other ballistic weapons, but it's not that good. Laser lance would be better, but we are so close to Gauss, and we're already on a power spike, that I'm not going to buy any laser lances. I'm just going to buy the Gauss mech weapons when we research Gauss, I think. That's what I'm thinking at the moment, at least. So we've unlocked a flamethrower with that research just there. And that's it, is it? I'll have to look up what gives us proximity mine launchers and grenade launchers. Oh, we've got the alloy shiv still coming, because I'm an idiot. But we definitely will be wanting a flamethrower at some point. How long does it take to build? 6 days. How long is it before we can actually get our mechs working? Because we've got the mechs building in 4 days. On Cybernetics Lab in 3, so it will be like 13 days before we can get our next mechs. So like, this time next week is when we want to start building the flamethrower. Satellite Nexus is here. I've really neglected the kind of grand strategy, satellite rushing play. That's why we've always been so short on money. Most XCOM games, long war games, aren't short on money because they go quicker with satellites than this. But at the end of this month, we'll be able to go bang, 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 and then bang back over the United Kingdom, I suppose. Because we have 4 satellites in production. Well, maybe not at the end of the month. Well, certainly by the end of the month. Which means we have to then... Obviously, we need to start concentrating on buying stuff at North America. But the North American bonus is giving you, rather than $200, it'd be like $140 and a monthly cost of $20. So I'm not sure what I want to do. I think in North America what I want to do is wait until the very end of the month to set up the satellites, and then once the satellites have been set up, giving us this continental bonus, I will just order all 6 interceptors at once. It will leave the continent unprotected for the first part of the month. And I can also transfer over some of the more experienced guys here and order more interceptors here. See there, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna play. It's like a farmer's gambit in any RTS where you don't build military units. You just concentrate so much on the economy. We just hope the aliens don't call our farmer's gambit. So covert op coming up, hopefully. We're saving Private Magical Trevor in Operation Secret Summer with only 4 operatives. So this could be a well dodgy one. Yeah, let's just launch the mission.
We're confident that
Disarm and block.
Matter with discretion.
Our 4 finest going in to save Magical Trevor. Let's just do it. Covert extractions where the big boys come out to play. We've got Epiphanes, Gaurav, Tok, Helenar, Shamed. This is probably the A-est of our A-team. As you see, we've got Nero, we've got Ninja Colt. Ninja Colt, I don't think really has the mobility for this mission. He's a sniper who can't move and shoot, and sometimes that's necessary. That's why I've, taken Shamed, who can't move and shoot either. But he is Captain Shamed. He will lead us through. Where's Tok? Tok is still our A-team Rocketeer, despite Gob now having Javelin rockets. And I decided, between the classes, because Infantry, Assault and Gunner, they are 3 of my 4 classes on a covert extraction. Because if all goes wrong, you need to fight your way out. You need people who can kill multiple exalts per turn, or at least keep them locked down. And that's what these 3 classes do perfectly. Tok, usually it's between an Engineer and a Rocketeer for me for my 4th. And we don't have high-level engineers with alien grenades yet. Because once we get alien grenades and once our engineers get Packmaster, I think Denny's next rank he gets Packmaster, then he will then have 6 alien grenades, and then when he gets to Master Sergeant he'll have Bombard and he can throw those grenades all around the map, making him better in that situation than Tok, who needs to prepare a rocket. But anyway, that's for the future. This is now. We are going. All got carapace armor. We've mostly armored up. Tok with an extra rocket just in case. In fact, no. Shredders aren't going to be too useful on this. If I could pack another normal rocket I would, but it's max 1 per soldier. Tok with the extra armor as well. That's how seriously we're taking this. Let's go. It's somewhere to the far east. All the exalt cells are to the far east, aren't they? So to Japan we go.
Setting down.
We're infiltrating to save the
Picked up an
enemies.
Exalt cell operating inside Japan. Strike 1 will need to move in and assist our operative in securing the new data.
So Operation Secret Summer. Now, I'd like this to go very quickly, very smoothly. And this is a map where that can happen. I'll do, again, tactical analysis next time. Don't get your hopes up for a big bloodbath of a mission, this. Because I hate fighting on this. I will get out as soon as possible. But who knows? It might be a very exciting bloodbath. So the only way to find out is probably to the quickest way to find out will probably be to lurk on the MK forums and see what people say in the thread. But the best way to find out for yourself is to watch next episode as we tackle Operation Secret Summer, coming to you tomorrow night. Stay tuned.